And I did, honestly, such a small amount, but that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for sharing
God
that.
willing, I'll never use again. I say
Yeah.
that every time. I just got to take it a little bit step at
And
a
you
time.
got a message just to tell people, I guess, about that?
Yeah, just.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So out here, so what's your choice of drug, or what
Well,
has
my
been?
demon is opiates.
Okay.
Yeah, as much I've overdosed and died 10 times,
Hmm.
and in despite of all that, I've still used. Like I picked up 2.5 weeks ago. No, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago now.
Mm.
At what age was when
I
you
got
started?
hooked. My arm was almost severed in a car accident when I was 22, and in the same year my son was born, I got. They were giving me pain pills. I was getting 300 Percocets a month.
Yeah.
You don't need that many Percocets in a month, and I was taking them like every 3 years. Now I knew I was hooked way before the 3 years, but when the doctor wouldn't give them to me no more, see, my husband was disabled at that point. He started giving me his.
Yeah.
He was getting the Oxy 20s, Oxy 30s, Oxy Opanas, which is pharmaceutical heroin, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And never in my wildest dreams would I think a doctor would give me something that would get me
Yeah.
strung out like heroin. You know, I really didn't. It wasn't like I was getting them off the street. I was taking them for pain, and when the pills were gone and doctors started cracking down on them, somebody thought it'd be a bright idea to bring the brown heroin. You know that
Yep.
is
And
strong.
what age was this? Sorry.
Let me see. It was 2014 or 2015 when I sniffed the heroin the first time.
Is a combination of the doctor and what you're going through?
Well, the doctor, no, the pills. I mean, I bought them off the street, Percocets and anything that had hydrocodone, oxycodone, any kind of pain pill like that, because that's what I needed. Was I took so many Percocets in one day, I was taking 30,000 milligrams of Tylenol every day. That's the wonder I even have a liver, you know. And I don't have any liver damage.
Yeah.
But for the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on anybody. Like, one thing I'm gonna tell you for sure: if you do have to ever take pain pills after surgery, if you don't have to take them, don't.
Yeah.
Do not take them.
Yeah.
If you do have to, 2 or 3 days tops, and then do Tylenol. I mean, acetaminophen, because ibuprofen, because you will not. I am telling you, I didn't think it worked.
And how
But
long do you think it took before you realized you were actually like hooked on them?
I didn't realize it because I've always been the one's good, two's bad, or three is yay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was already doubling them, because the first time I took it, I was like, "What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where have you been all my life?" It was like it was something I was missing.
Mm-hmm.
I instantly grabbed, yes. Didn't care what it was that was in it, because I didn't even know at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I
Didn't
just
know there was
knew that
addiction.
I knew that a perk 5, a little 512 round perk, I'd take one all day. I was up all day, but I was super mom. I could be super mom. I could do everything I needed to do and be high. I didn't think I would. Everybody knew I was high. I didn't think I was. And I thought because my kid didn't see me pop a pill, I'm still being there and I'm present, but I wasn't. I was not present in my mind.
Yeah.
Then when it got really bad, I wasn't a good mom because I wouldn't even get out of bed. I wouldn't get any breakfast. I wouldn't do nothing unless I had dope. You know, and I call it dope because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Dope.
Just because the doctor gives it to you don't mean it's.
Yeah, and honestly, back then I wish that I'd been prescribed OxyContin, because I'd have been in on that lawsuit, because they were actually telling people when OxyContin come out, the doctors were paid to tell people that it was non-addictive. How can you be? It's an opiate. It's from the poppy plant.
Yeah.
That's why that big lawsuit come about, and all these people get paid. You know, I wish I'd been one of them, but then again, I might not have survived that. You know, I don't know.
And you said what year? What year was this?
98.
98.
2014, sniffed my first little bag of heroin.
So you were doing just taking it orally at first.
I always took them orally.
Yeah.
I never snorted them or anything like that, or smoked them. All these people were sniffing them like that was a kid sniffing them. I'm old school. Take it like it's meant to be. I can pop 10 pills in my hand, break them in half at the same time. Swallow it without, no, with water. But yeah, swallow it without, getting choked on it. And that's not I'm not being funny about that, but Yeah.
So the next step after
I'll
the
tell you
pills.
something really gross now. I bought 8 Percocet 10s one time. This is back when they made the school buses, what they call them, the 10-650s. They had 650 milligrams of acetaminophen in it. They started cutting the Tylenol back. This is before they made Roxy's, the little round ones. I was nauseated, didn't care, took the pills. Soon as they went down, come right back up. I picked them shits up and rinsed them off under the sink, took
Yeah.
them again. Now that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's something you never would think you would do.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there looking at $60 on the ground. I'm like, nah. And they still hold. They hadn't even started disintegrating yet. I'm like, man,
And that
My
point you would
husband
have
said, I know
withdrawals,
you did
right?
not just do that. I'm like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
But you would have withdrawals if you didn't take them.
And then, well, I'd already had something that day. I was just
Oh,
trying to
okay.
stay. I mean, because at that point, at that point, I was taking to stay well.
Yeah.
There's no really high anymore.
Normal.
And that's where, like, whenever I got into, like, I never overdosed on heroin. It was always fentanyl.
Hmm.
There was
How
time.
was that transitioning when fentanyl hit the street?
What do you mean? How to get from heroin to fentanyl?
Just, I guess, what's the difference you saw with I guess you taking it to people around too?
No, well, see, I was in my hometown.
Yeah.
And my pot dealer is the one that went up to Jersey and brought back some brown. He called me up one day. He said, I said, man, tell me you got some perks. He's like, no, but I got some of that boy. I'm like, what? Come to my house. How long you been since you had something? I said, 4 days. He said, come to my house. I got you. He gave me one ticket with $10 a piece, but he charged 15 because he had to go out there and get them. Sometimes 20 to people. He said, I promise you. And I'm like, I ain't heroin. I ain't putting that in my arm. He said, you don't have to do it like that. You snip it. No. The stigma, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not touching the heroin. I'll die. You have got no. You will trust me. You can probably do 2 tickets, but I snorted 1 ticket. Within 2 minutes, I was better.
Yeah.
And I was high. I'm like, whoa. So $150 a day pill habit, and I was trying to get that money by any means necessary. $10, $15. It was a no-brainer. Pills were going with.
Yeah.
One day after about 2 years, I got a hold of some white heroin, was what I was told. Wasn't white heroin. I'm thinking it's China white. Knowing that shit ain't been around in a long time. It was fentanyl, and I almost died because I snorted a whole ticket. They were like, it's really strong. I was already up to 2 tickets at that time. Don't do
So
it.
as far as the WDs, when does it start? When does you start feeling the effect? How long does it take before you feel something when you haven't taken anything?
What do you mean? I'm feeling withdrawing?
Yeah.
Depending on what it is. Like when I was on fentanyl daily, I was like a gram to 2 grams a day when the purple stuff was out at my peak of fentanyl. I had to use every day.
Yeah.
Every morning. If I didn't have something to wake up to, I had to get to it quick because, you know what I'm saying? It's like your head's pounding, you're sick to your stomach, and at that point, it starts to kick in, you're getting desperate. You will rob, rape, pillage.
Yeah.
You will literally do anything. That's why people do what they do to keep from being dope sick. They don't even let themselves get dope sick because once you get so bad, you can't function. Now, God forbid being on a needle because then that hits them real quick. They have to do it like every 6 to 8, 10 hours. But me, the way I took them orally, I was sniffing it every day. I would never make it past 3 days, and I would always give in. Day 3, I'm pleading with God. I'm pleading with the devil. I don't care who gets me right. Just help me feel better. And my husband actually had a heart attack trying to kick fentanyl. We were both on day 3. We had went 3 days, laying in the bed, and he said, I can't take it. Went and got something, come back. We were fine that day. 2 more days later, he exhibited classic heart attack symptoms, but I'm dope sick. I didn't see it. And I went in the kitchen, took a shower, come back, he was dead. He had a massive heart attack at 55. His body just couldn't take going through the withdrawals, and he started using drugs because he was on pain pills, but he'd get 120 20s a month. He'd give me 100 of them. He'd take 20 of them, and he was in legitimate pain because he loved me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to see me having to go through being dope sick. So when the doctor cut him off, he seen the heroin was working for me. He said, will it work for pain control? And me, yeah. And sick in my mind thinking if he's on it, he's going to make sure I have it. And that's something I'm still working through. It's been 4 years and I'm still feeling guilt.
Yeah.
I'm still. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm still feeling guilt for that shit. Because I wonder if I wouldn't have been sick, would I have seen the signs? I got medical training. How come I didn't see it? Classic heart attack symptoms.
Mm.
Yeah, but you weren't right in the
From the
right
throwing
mindset.
up to the sweats to the
Mm.
pain right here in the shoulder. I mean, 24 hours before it happened, could I have stopped it?
But it's hard to, you can confuse that with just being dope sick, like you
Well,
said.
when he threw up, I knew that it was something because of the way it was when he threw up. I was like, I barely caught his head in the trash can, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, I'd never seen him like that. And it was until the autopsy come back. I do still feel guilt, but they told me, short of him being on a table, operating table with his chest cracked open, paddles on his heart, that probably still wouldn't have saved him. It was his time. It was massive. And like I said, he put me through hell. I put him through hell. I knew I had him right around my finger and I could do anything. I didn't talk to him for 17 days one time to get it. He wouldn't let me trade my car in, so I didn't speak to him for 17 days until he finally said, come on. We're going to the Nissan place. He's like, come on, I can't take this. The silent treatment shit's killing me. That's how spoiled I was. So I own my own house, y'all. It's paid for in Rockingham. When I got out of prison last year, I decided to stay in Raleigh. I had to figure out who I was.
Yeah.
Sober, find myself. And I'm still trying to figure it out. Like right now, I got took to the streets because I lost my place. But I'm going to get it back on my own, and it's going to mean a lot more to me when I do. So I don't even want the city of Raleigh to put me in an apartment. Like, I don't even want that. God bless Jesus.
When's the last time you?
I bet she tastes them shorts.
Yeah.
Which
When's the last time you used any kind of
one?
opioid?
It was a Sunday I overdosed. I haven't touched it since then.
How long?
I bought it for other people and give it to them. You know what I'm saying? They've asked me to get it for them. I don't like doing that, but they're going to go get it.
But I'm saying,
anyway.
what Sunday you overdosed? How long ago was
I
that?
don't even remember. I got the paperwork in my bag 3 weeks from yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did, honestly, such a small amount, but that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for sharing
God
that.
willing, I'll never use again. I say
Yeah.
that every time. I just got to take it a little bit step at a
And
time.
you got a message just to tell people, I guess, about that?
Yeah, just I ain't gonna say, just stay away from fentanyl.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. It's just when you see these little 19, 20-year-old kids out here smoking that shit and they got their head down on their knees, and I'm thinking, I knew it was going to happen when rap music started glorifying it back 15 years ago. Popping perks and Xannies and stuff. I looked at my husband and I threw a glass across the room. I said, they don't know what they're fucking with right now. These little kids are going to be on this shit. Like, no. And I got chills. It's like I knew it was going to happen. Because if it would have been me, I'd have been doing it.
Mm.
They glorified weed smoking, but see, I grew up in a household where my mama smoked weed every day. I got in trouble in kindergarten. My mom got called to school because I took her J 1.5 rolling papers to school for show and tell. Told him, I said, look, y'all. Yes, I do have this. This is an old pack. Y'all, look, it's miniature tracing papers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just like
Miniature tracing papers. Gave every kid in class one.
turn around.
Rolling papers for joints.
Turn around. That's what my dad used.
Yeah. Well, I stole my mama's rolling papers in kindergarten, took them to show and tell.
That's probably the oldest brand I've ever seen.
I'm just saying. And my mom got called to the principal's office. She said, they were not tracing papers, young lady.
We're going to end it today, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was rich, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Golly. I don't know where I got that idea.